Hey guys, Lorcan the Hedgehog here, and welcome back to the Saw reviews. And while I may have the movies done for now until Jigsaw comes out, I got two other things to review before Jigsaw to conclude Saw month. That being Saw the video game. During the time when Saw 3 came out, Lionsgate allowed another company to make a video game out of the Saw series, but after production hell, and the company that was meant to publish this game got bankrupt, Konami took over, and also this is developed by Zombie Studios, that I never really heard of. But instead it came out during when Saw 6 was in theaters, so it was that. So it's going to take compared to the Saw movie reviews, this is going to be a bit different because I haven't really done a video game review ever since, I think, Sonic 06, I think, back in June of last year. Besides the Simpsons Tap-Out events, updates, reviews, there's, I have some bits to really more discuss about compared to the movies. So for one thing is that the plot of this game is that it takes place after Saw 1, but before Saw 2. Because, for one, the reason why I say it's after Saw 1 is because, for one, the character we play as in this game is Detective Tapp, who, if you remember from Saw 1, he was shot in the heart. And in this game, it was held that Jigsaw somehow removed the bullet inside of him, but instead replaced it with a key. But also now that Jigsaw's like saying, hey, your session with me was a little bit too much, so I captured a few people, and, I just want to see if you can overcome your session somehow. I don't really know how this makes sense. Anyway, bye! So yeah, you mostly will, throughout the whole game, you'll be playing as Detective Tapp, who has to save a bunch of people, some exclusive to this video game, like you have a widow to Steven Singh, the Detective Tapp's partner, and a few other characters, but as well some returning ones like Amanda, who is not voiced by her original actress in the film, not even look like it. But the only real character in this film, the movies that comes back in this game is, of course, Token Bell for Jigsaw. Well, mostly Billy the Puppet out of all the characters, because John Kramer himself doesn't actually fully appear in this game until the second game. The plot is what you expect from a Saw movie. You have people in traps. You have to save them while also overcoming your obsession, apparently. And also trying to find the Jigsaw killer. That's basically just the plot. Now, because this is a video game based off a horror franchise, how's the gameplay and all that goes? Well, the gameplay is a standard third-person survival horror game, where you play as Detective Tapp and go through an insane asylum that's full of Jigsaw booby traps from tripwire, shotgun doors, and a lot of other stuff. And there's for people who want to kill you because, as I mentioned before, you have a key inside your chest, and that key can help the people escape Jigsaw. So they're going to go through you in order to get that key. Compared to the other game, though, they say the combat is better, but still bad. You have a lot of weapons to go through, from baseball bats, to nail bats, to a pipe, a table lamp, but your best weapon in this game is your fists, because Detective Tapp really takes a long time to, attack when he's using a weapon, compared to his hands, where he merely just punches them right in the stomach, and just down he goes in a few seconds. Even Pighead is a boss fight in this game, the only boss in this whole game who has a lot more health that even shotgun traps won't even kill compared to you. And he can be easily beaten down by pressing A on your, I played this on the Xbox 360 version. You can just keep tapping A until eventually, dead. There's also mini games that involve Jigsaw traps. Some of them are easy and some are difficult, especially when you have to do multiple ones in one timer. So yeah, the traps are 50-50. As for graphics, they're okay. I've seen worse, but they're definitely not good. the actual models look okay, but the movement of the characters looks so odd. They always fling their arms all over the place. It's like, are they trying to do... I don't even know what they're trying to do. I mean, I know they're mad, and every person you save in this whole game gets mad at you because, apparently they think you're responsible for bringing them here. Well, Amanda, you already had, your problem, even by now you could be considered from Jigsaw 2, who are starting to become Jigsaw's apprentice. You got nothing to really, lie about. Yeah, the controls are just okay. There is a few things, the traps, like I said, are fun. Like, there's some where you just have to press a button in order to survive. But there's a few traps that will kind of annoy you, and that's tripwires. Tripwires are hard to see at times. When you're just walking in your normal path, then suddenly, BAM! Your head explodes. Meaning you have to head back to the checkpoint. And that gets a bit frustrating. But I guess compared to the other one, it's still good enough. This also marks the first time in the Saw series where another composer puts his style of music into the Saw series. This is the first one with Charlie Compels. I don't know his last name. Don't know how to pronounce that last name. This is the first time he didn't do a Saw soundtrack. Despite, if you get the official soundtrack, it says it's credited that it's composed by him, although it's actually not. You can also tell that the Hello Sep team is not in this game whatsoever. If you're looking for that Hello Sep team in the Saw video game, you might have to stick with Flesh and Blood because this game doesn't have it. It has its own separate team compared to the Saw games. The other Saw game. But overall, in this one, this game is just... It stays true to the Saw series, Many critics give it that it is, honestly, a love letter to the Saw fans. That it stays true to the movies and everything else. Just too bad if you're not into Saw or just, not into really hard games, this one wouldn't really be your, thing. But I will say that this is better than Saw 2 Flesh and Blood. I'm already pointing that out now in this review. So yeah, I guess I got one more Saw thing to review before Jigsaw comes out. And that's of course Saw 2 Flesh and Blood. Oh boy, this one's gonna be fun. I'll see you guys next time.